What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news, and I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. If there was anything you were going after, I hope you were able to pick that up. But like always, we got some news to talk about. But before that happens, appreciate all the love you guys have been showing. Almost to 96,000 subscribers. We're 200 away. Probably less than that by the time this video goes live. So I just wanted to give you guys a big ups for that and say thank you. Now, to give you a quick rundown on the highlights of this video, we have a potential release date for the Air Jordan 4 Fiba, aka USA, a look at the Nike SB Air Jordan 1 Lakers, specifically when the Lakers colors are worn away, which makes this a first look at the Nike SB Air Jordan 1 Chicago. We got some more from Jordan Brand, more from Nike, and one thing from Adidas. And without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. It looks like Adidas has another upcoming collaboration. This time it's with Pokemon. Some of you may know that on May 10th, the movie Detective Pikachu arrives in theaters, but over the years we've seen different variations of Pokemon games. They have the show and trading cards. Now, so far we have a look at one model, but it'll feature two different characters. Now, the model is unknown, the actual name of the model I should say. It kind of looks like the Stan Smith. However, as most of you know, the Stan Smith has perforated 3 stripes branding on the side, and this shoe has a leather overlay for the 3 stripes. So that's one of the biggest differences. But as for the characters represented, so far we have a look at the Pikachu and Squirtle edition. Each pair features a white base. The Pikachu has yellow accents, while Squirtle features blue. A silhouette of the character is seen throughout, and then on the medial side, we actually have the character embroidered in its colors. Now, a release date for the Pokemon Adidas collection is unknown. Currently, it isn't guaranteed to release. More than likely, it will happen though. And like always, once there's more news and images, I'll make sure to let you guys know. It looks like we have a new release date for the Nike LeBron 16 Air Trainer, and it's not a huge difference here. Originally, they were expected to release on March 30th. Before that, we saw a release take place on March 9th in Korea. But according to Sneakers and Stuff, they'll actually release on March 29th, so just a day earlier. This isn't confirmed as for stateside retailers, but if you are feeling the shoe, this will allow you to secure them a day early, because Sneakers and Stuff does ship to the States. Retail price is set at $185. We have some new images of the size Nike Air Max Lite collaboration, and even though Nike isn't officially celebrating Air Max Day with releases, there will be retailers that will actually celebrate it, either with some restocks or even special collaborations like what we have here. Now, this pair is inspired by interplanetary exploration, light, and reflectivity, along with zero gravity. Featuring both gray and orange across the entire upper, the Nike branding on the tongue and heel is flipped upside down. Completing the look is a white midsole. So as for the release date, they are dropping on Air Max Day, which is March 26th. Some of you might know that Sacai and Nike are releasing a collaboration on the Nike Blazer Mid, which will take place on April 19th. This will include the Varsity Maze and University Blue editions. Retail price will be $140. But a new colorway has leaked, and as you can see, it features the same theme. We have double swooshes, double layering on the heel, as well as double tongues and laces. Yellow runs across the base while white lands on the overlays, and then we have baby blue on the swoosh. Now, at the time of shooting this, it isn't known if this pair is going to release or stay in exclusive, but with the release date just around the corner, for the other two colorways, we should be hearing additional information on this pair very, very soon. On Friday, images leaked of a potential collaboration between rapper 21 Savage and Nike, and the model used is the Nike Air More Money. On the removable shroud, it features an embroidered knife with 21 inside of it, and then on the heel, it reads 21 Savage. Last but not least, we have a hockey mask on the heel just below where it reads 21 in Savage, and that of course connects to his label Slider Gang. Now, when these images first leaked, a lot of people were pretty hyped about this shoe. They thought that this collaboration would release, but it turns out that isn't going to be the case. Apparently, Nike made the shoe as a promotional pair for 21 Savage, and of course he was gifted a handful of pairs, and apparently a few of those got out, and that's what happened recently, and that's why we're seeing images now. But let me know in the comment section if you think Nike and 21 Savage should drop this collaboration, or if they should come together and create something new on a different model. We have new images of the Nike SB Dunk High Dog Walker, and when we got a first look, I shot a video that next day. I said I had no idea where the Dog Walker nickname connects into 420, because this is going to be a release that celebrates the 420 holiday. I've been out the game so long, I had no idea, and it turns out that it's actually a strain. With this new look, it shows off some of the details that includes Dalmatian print on the panels. We have long hair suede, which represents grass, brown and black for the different dog breeds. We have a metal hang tag on the heel that says Nike SB and Sparky, and on the outsole is a mixture of brown and white, and that represents poop. Now, what also is cool is the lace bag. I believe that's the lace bag. It looks like it's one of those bags you use to pick up your dog poop. The last thing we didn't see before is the insole, and it's basically a collage of different dog breeds. We are still waiting on a release date. They are expected to drop in April, probably around April 20th. But once there's additional information, like the confirmed date and a retail price, I'll make sure to let you guys know. Clot and Nike are teaming up for a collaboration which will consist of 3 colorways on a new hybrid model, which is known as the Nike Zoom Haven 97. This pair features the Air Max 97 midsole and air unit, and then the upper is taken from the Air Zoom Haven. Now, for the 3 colorways releasing, the first pair comes dressed in white, cell, and deep royal blue. Next, we have Volt, dark gray, and pure platinum. Last but not least, we have white, off-white, and cell, and it also features a gum outsole. Now, for the release information, the collection will first release in Hong Kong at a pop-up shop on March 28th at 11 a.m. local time, and that will run until March 31st. Last time I checked, they have yet to announce the location of this pop-up shop, but for those that live in the States, there will be a one-day pop-up shop in Los Angeles on April 6th. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to be available online. It's very possible on or around April 6th we see a release take place, and of course I will make sure to let you guys know on that. We have new images of the Nike Air Foamposite Pro, known as Hyper Crimson, also being called Color Shift. And with these new images, I mean, you can kind of see the color shift in them, but I'm going to drop that nickname for now unless I see something totally change, and I'm just going to continue calling them Hyper Crimson. Now, we've gone over these shoes twice now, so I'm going to break down the release date, which is set for April 6th. Retail price is $230. Now, if you don't want to wait to grab them, sizes are available right now on Shoe Palace. In men's sizes, we have size 10.5, 11, 12, and 13 still in stock at the time of shooting this. They are also available in grade school sizing. Retail price is $180, and sizes available is 4 up to 7, half sizes included. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop 2 links in the description below. One will take you to the men's pair, the other the grade school pair. So if you want to pick them up and they're still available, all you got to do is add them to cart. On to Jordan Brand, and we have a first look at the Air Jordan 33 Low. Now we have several colorways to go over. The first comes dressed in white, metallic gold, and gym red. They feature fast fit technology along with the signature flight speed carbon fiber plate and zoom air in the heel. As you can see, we have white throughout, and we have some accents of gray as well as gym red. Completing the look is a gray outsole, and this pair is set to release on April 4th, and we don't have a retail price as of yet, and it is an SE, which stands for special edition, so it possibly could be on the limited side. With that being said, it kind of has a white cement Jordan 3 vibe to it. The next one has a black cement vibe. Using the same technology, we have black throughout, gray lands on the tongue, we have accents of red, and the heel overlay does have some elephant print, and the outsole is done with a translucent finish. Now, the black pair, it doesn't have a set release date nor a retail price, but once there's more information on this pair, that will go into the following video. Back in April of 2018, Drake showed off some exclusives from Jordan Brand. One of those pairs is known as the OVO Air Jordan 8, Charles Oakley. The shoe is inspired by when Charles Oakley played for the Toronto Raptors between 1998 and 2001. Featuring white leather across the upper, we have gray suede on the overlay wrapping the heel, collar, and eye stays. Following, we have a mixture of purple, red, black, and gold. Most of those colors are used to represent the Raptors. The gold lands on the Jumpman on the tongue, and then we have his number 34 on the cross straps, while Oak lands on the ankle collar. Other details includes a translucent outsole and the OVO out on the heel pull tab. Sadly, don't expect this pair to release if you're a fan of them. This was an exclusive to Drake. It is possible that we see something similar released down the line, but I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We have some new images of the Nike SB Air Jordan 1 Low Midnight Navy release, and with these new images, it appears that this pair is actually a collaboration. Now, quickly going over the shoes. From this look, what is different from the prior look is the swoosh. Now, the swoosh in these pictures, it looks metallic silver. It possibly could have 3M. And the label on the inside of the tongue, it actually reads Eric Koston. So a lot of people believe that this pair is actually a collaboration with Nike SB and pro skater Eric Koston and Jordan Brand. That might be why we have the Jumpman placement in an odd location. As you can see, that lands on the toe box and is done in Ember Glow. Now, we don't have a set release date for this pair, but they are expected to drop sometime this summer. Retail price will be $110. Also, there is another colorway, but we have yet to see that pair. It'll come dressed in dark powder blue and white, also dropping sometime this summer, and retail price is $110. Lately, we've been talking about the Nike SB Air Jordan 1 Lakers release, and most of you probably already know this. It features a wear-away upper that reveals a Chicago Bulls colorway. With that being said, we finally have a first look at the Chicago Bulls colorway, and on the surface of things, they do look similar to the Chicago Air Jordan 1s. As far as the color placement goes, I don't think the red is vibrant enough. And of course, there is some other changes like the Nike SB branding on the tongue. They feature a black outsole, stuff like that. Now, in no way, shape, or form would I categorize this as the Air Jordan 1 Chicago, the OG pair releasing this year, but it looks like this is the closest we're gonna get. Now, it's possible that that red could brighten up a bit, which would make them look a lot more like the Chicago Jordan 1s. But of course, that's going to take a lot more rubbing. And honestly, I kind of doubt it. But as for a release date, they are rumored to release on May 25th. And retail price is set at $175. This summer, Jordan Brand is releasing a Fiba pack. So far, we know of the Air Jordan 4 and the Air Jordan 12. Now, I'm not 100% on this, but I do believe the Air Jordan 12 will represent China, while the Air Jordan 4 will represent USA. Now, we have a potential release date for this shoe, but before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know that this is a Photoshop. The release could look like this, which they'll come dressed in a gym red, white, metallic gold, and obsidian color combination. They're also being labeled an SE, which many of you know stands for special edition. So with that being said, the retail price has bumped up. It will cost you $200. And another feature that's rumored is that they'll feature laser print across the upper. Now, the reason why I say potential release date is because it's not confirmed yet. And according to DJ Folk, he said the Jordan 4 Retro July 4th, which is the only color description of the Air Jordan 4 that is releasing during July, and that fits a July 4th Independence Day USA type theme. But he goes on to say that the release date is July 6th. So it is kind of funny that, and they've done this quite a few times, Jordan and Nike released a shoe that you know is inspired by July 4th, but they release it like on July 10th or July 8th. So I don't really get the point of that. However, in this case, it's supposed to be a Fiba release. And unless there is another Air Jordan 4 that is releasing in a similar color theme, you can expect it to be the Fiba pair. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. Like always, I appreciate everybody for watching this, getting this far in the video, even if it's just one section you're listening to. And if you haven't done so already, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.